Hey Scorpio, how's it going? And happy birthday to those Scorpions out there. This is your season, of course, and I'm just going to take some cards for you. Just check in on the energy in relation to the new moon in Scorpio. So the new moon in your sign. Of course, if you're a Scorpio rising or ascendant, this is happening in your first house of the self. Okay, so apply that as it's appropriate. It is relating to, the first house of the self for Scorpio risings. So deep, profound transformation that's been going on as part of this healing journey, of course, relates to the self and the sovereignty, within. But apply it as appropriate, because you may be a Scorpio sun and you've got a different rising, a different ascendant. So Scorpio is going to be, in a different place in your chart, for instance. Okay. So it may relate to the self, it may not. Take it how it resonates. And of course, this is collective energy, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. Let's see what we've got though for Scorpio. What messages need to come through for Scorpio? Okay, we've got 9 of Cups in reverse. So perhaps feeling like you're not very fulfilled emotionally at the moment. Waiting for your wish fulfillment to come in. 6 of Cups, okay, that's quite nostalgic energy, but it's also, there's inner child vibes I'm getting from that. So let's see, one more please for Scorpio. King of Cups in reverse, there's another one that wants to be seen. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, on the bottom, the World. Wow. Okay, hidden energy, major cycle closeout. That's the last card of the major arcana. Of course, then it resets to the Fool. So that's taking a new leap of faith into something new. This is major cycle closeout that you might not even be aware of at this moment in time. However, if you're manifesting for a new beginning with this new moon in Scorpio, of course, that is a new beginning. So something is having to close out in order for you to manifest the new. Okay, and it could be because you've not been very emotionally fulfilled and you've recognized you've had to do a lot of inner child healing, and there's been growth there. That's in the upright position. It's the only one that is in the upright apart from this one. So the cycle could relate to some inner child wounds, abandonment issues, etc. And understanding that there is a need to actually become more comfortable in one's emotions, to go with the flow in terms of that energy. Now, of course, Scorpio is a water sign, as is Pisces and Cancer. So there is that kind of natural ability within to go with the flow as a water sign. But Scorpio can be quite fiery as well, of course, because of the depth. And, there is this sort of, again, innate ability to go deep, where other signs might feel that really uncomfortable. But Scorpio could find that, relatively not easy as such, but, more comfortable, because it's part of the star sign, part of your makeup. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, that suggests that perhaps you're being a bit too independent, almost shutting everyone else out in a way. And that can be good, for introspection and stuff like that. But there might be a need to sort of open yourself up to opportunities, is what I'm feeling from this, especially because we've got the King of Cups in reverse as well. You might have closed off your emotions and you might be focused just on, right, I'm being independent. But actually, by doing that, not sort of feeling able to be open to receive opportunities from other people, if that makes sense. So this could be because you've been through a lot of healing of that inner child. There is a sense perhaps of nostalgia as well attached to the past, could have been attached to the past. You've had to go through healing because you haven't felt fulfilled. You've needed to find that wish fulfillment energy, and that's what's made you kind of power on through, independent, and sort of, not wanting to get my emotions involved in it. I've got to just power on through to build up my stability and abundance, and that's fine, but they're in reverse. So I would just say there's a caution to that, because you need to also be open to receive opportunities and to have the heart chakra open to receive those blessings from the divine. And if you're manifesting something new and it relates to wish fulfillment, of course, being open to those opportunities and creating from that place of kind of, awareness of those opportunities that are available to you, needing to be in check with your emotions. Okay, you might be dealing with somebody, you might be dealing with a fellow water sign who is just not responsive on an emotional level, and that could be what's putting you into that more independent state of mind. So take it as it resonates. Of course, this is collective energy, but there is a major cycle closeout that's needed here. So manifesting something new, just make sure that you've closed out a cycle, or you are in the process of releasing a cycle that needs to be closed out, is what I would say. Okay, Moonology manifestation deck for Scorpio. Know you are loved. That flipped over. So of course you need to know you are loved. And that could be part of this energy, the healing you've had to go through. You know, the inner child actually wanting to feel that love, you know. And sometimes we can close off our emotions if we're feeling rejected or abandoned. Yeah. So let's have a look and see. Scorpio. Okay, push through any insecurity, so that's Cancerian energy. And we've also got release your blocks in reverse, which is Scorpio energy. So yeah, there is a need to kind of go through perhaps some more healing, or maybe some blocks if you've had blocks, more like guards that have come up, walls that have come up, to protect yourself because of, you know, this healing, as I say, you might have had to go through. It's water energy, so there is definitely a need to go with the flow, perhaps be around water as well, but pushing through any insecurity in terms of this new transformative beginning that wants to come in as part of this lunar cycle for you. Okay, wisdom of the oracle for Scorpio. Thank you. That's interesting. Another sign got that one, and I can't remember which one it was. And that one as well. Blessed. Okay. We've got not for you in reverse, and we've got why. So this not for you in reverse is not saying it is for you, it isn't for you. Okay, take it as it resonates for you. It says to me that you need to decide what is for you and what isn't for you. So what is in alignment with you and what isn't? Because in terms of manifesting your new beginning, if it's in alignment with you, your divine truth, your spiritual truth, of course, that is going to be manifested to you. That's going to be, you know what I'm trying to say, it's going to materialize in that way because it's in alignment with your soul's truth. But it's understanding and having that truth talk with what is in alignment with you and what isn't. And part of the healing that you might have had to go through is questioning why certain things have happened in the past, because we've got the past card there. So, you know, understanding that the wisdom that comes from that is going to serve you going forward. Okay, it's card 31, 3 and 1 is 4. So that makes me think of foundations. So it enables you to build that foundation based on that wisdom, okay, of what you've been through, allowing yourself to leave the pain in the past, but carry the wisdom forward in your wisdom bank, in your soul, in order to serve you in new experiences and new situations, because you're more wiser, you're, you know, more evolved in that way. So questioning why, you might need to also understand what is for you, what isn't for you, who is for you, who isn't for you, okay? To understand why certain patterns have been coming up, if that makes sense. But that you are blessed, you know, through this process, okay? Divinely guided. So, major cycle close out for you, Scorpio. I hope that finds you well. Take care. See you soon.